The first rookies to show up to training camp in the National Football League, that was the Baltimore Ravens over the weekend. 8 more teams send their rooks to camp to really start preparations for 2024 NFL's campaign on this Tuesday. The Buffalo Bills, Chicago Bears, the LA Chargers, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Miami Dolphins, the New York Giants, the New Orleans Saints, and the San Francisco 49ers. That is the group of 8. Even Patrick Mahomes woke up on this Tuesday morning and shared out a tweet, KC, let's do it. As of tomorrow, the Houston Texans not only send their rookies, but their veterans as well, as they will play in the first preseason game of the year on August 1st against the Chicago Bears in Canton, Ohio, known as the Hall of Fame game. DRS football right around the corner.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And also, it's really like the orientation practices for the young rookies. There's a reason why they come into camp first. It's not that they don't think they can be good football players. It's like, all right, here's how practices are going to go. So when the veterans come here, stay out of their way. Don't get them angry. Some of you will only be here for 2 and 3 days of these practices. Let's just get you into the tempo so you can know what to anticipate. Same thing when you're going to high school with freshman football or just high school itself. You always had a freshman orientation before the actual other students came in, just so you can get the lay of the land. But it's good to see the rookies come into training camp. And typically with those rookies, usually the starting quarterback as well, no matter how pricey he is, does come in with the rookies to set that tone and get those practice reps under the belt before the vets come in along with them. So football season certainly officially underway every day now. More and more teams will be headed to training camp. Before you know it, August 1st, we will be watching live football from a preseason game, which no starters will play, but it will still be football on our TV.
Maybe Caleb Williams, maybe for the Chicago Bears, but we shall see. Let's not forget the Hall of Fame game a couple of years ago where Josh McDaniels had Josh Jacobs in a contract year out there plowing through people on HP dives up the middle. It was fantastic. So today is July 16th, now a very important day in the offseason calendar with 9 teams officially underway in camp. But yesterday, July 15th, also an important day. It was franchise tag tender extension day. You couldn't come to a long-term agreement, but if you wanted to rework a short-term, or it was your time to come to a long-term agreement, if you did not, a short-term agreement needed to be worked out from this point. But it was really only a focus on Tee Higgins because this offseason, way back in early March, 9 players around the NFL DRS placed under a franchise or transition tag. 8 of the 9 received a new deal. 6 of those 8 with their current team that placed them under the tag. Both Brian Burns of the New York Giants and L'Jarius Sneed were traded and extended, as we'll show you in just a moment. Joshua Hines Allen changes his last name to honor his legacy after he got a huge 5-year, $150 million extension with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Antoine Winfield Jr., one of the highest paid safeties in the history of the NFL, his big deal with the Buccaneers. Jalen Johnson with the Bears, Michael Pittman Jr. with the Colts, Justin Madubuike with the Baltimore Ravens, and Kyle Duggar under the transition tag, agreeing to a new contract extension with the New England Patriots.
Which is what's supposed to happen. When you're getting a franchise tag, what's the franchise think of you here? You are one of the best players in this organization. We cannot afford to lose you. So most of the time, that player's unhappy to get the tag. Cooler heads prevail. You meet with ownership, your agent, players alike, and you say, you know what? What's going to make us happy here? We don't want you coming to camp angry, and we love you. You're a great player. We want you to be in our franchise for a long time. So see, all of those players got extended, which is why it comes to Tee Higgins, which I just can't fathom this. It's like when you go back to like not even like a reunion. Let's just say you haven't seen the boys together for a year because you all been away at college. You all graduated. Everybody in that room, let's just say there's 5 guys. 4 guys got unbelievable offers to be lawyers at great law firms. You're a lawyer, and then the law firm you're going is like, you know what? We're not going to pay you. We just want you to be an intern this year. Like, I don't understand this. I'm on the same level as my boys here. I'm not getting work. So when you look at a Tee Higgins, how can you go to like, hey, dap it up at a party? Hey, man, what's your contract look like? Man, I just got $75 million splashed in my account. How about you? I didn't get anything yet. I'm just going to get paid weekly this year. And if I get injured, I might not get anything into the future. He's the only guy sitting out here. The CeeDee Lamb is probably going to get paid by the Cowboys. But this Tee Higgins thing, again, is what I joked about writing a thesis on this. I can't understand, number one, Tee Higgins accepted this. And number two, his agent should be written up and have a lawsuit and expelled from actually being an agent in the NFL by the NFLPA. This is unbelievable that he is entering into the season as one of the best players, and everybody around him in his position got paid but him, and he's still going to play. I'm at a loss for words by this. I am.
He's going to play under the tag. It's worth about $21 million this year. It's top 15 in the NFL in terms of salary. Hour number 2 comes your way next.